Hello everyone. So in this video we are going to see how to find factorial of a number. So first of all, what is factorial of a number? So factorial of a number is the value when we multiply that number till we reach 1. If we see example of 5, then factorial of 5 is 5 multiply 4 multiply 3 multiply 2 multiply 1. So this is the factorial of a number. So I will write here factorial. If I have to take any number n equals to 5, then for factorial of 5, the factorial value will be 5 multiply 4 multiply 3 multiply 2 and multiply 1. So this is the value of factorial that I will get, and this value is 120. Now how to solve this kind of programs? So what I will do is, I will take value of number from user using this statement. You already know that how to take input of number from the user. Now we have to keep on decrement the values from 5 to 4, 4 to 3, 3 to 2 and 2 to 1 till we reach value of 1. So to solve this kind of program, we will obviously need to use loops. So I will take for loop where my loop will start from the number that user has entered, and I will go till the value till I reach 1. So I have to reach 1. For that I can use two conditions. First condition is keeping I greater than 0, or we can keep I greater than equal to 1. I will take here I is greater than 0, and I have to decrement the value of I because this is decreasing. 5, then 4, then 3, then 2 and then 1. So I will decrement the value of I. Now I have to keep on multiplying these values which I am obtaining. So in order to keep on multiplying the value, I will take another variable which is fact, which will store the value of factorial, and I will keep on multiplying this with each and every value of the loop. We see here that we are multiplying the value of factorial with some another value, and we know the default value of any int variable is always 0. So if we don't assign any value to fact, then it will remain 0, and whether if we multiply it with another variable or not, the multiplication will always remain 0. And therefore we have to take the value of fact equals to 1 before we start the loop. So now we will trace the value of fact when value of n is equal to 5. Let's take a simple example. When value of n is 5 and at the start we have fact value as 1. I will also be taking the value of I, which is starting from 5, as value of n is also 5. Here I have written I equals to n. So whatever the value of n will be, that will be given to I, and therefore the value of I is 5. Now it will check for the condition whether I is greater than 0. Yes, 5 is greater than 0. It will go inside. Fact equals to fact multiplied by I. What is the value of fact? Fact is 1. What is the value of I? That is 5. So now this value will be multiplied 1 multiply 5, that we will get as 5, and we have to store that value in fact variable. So the fact variable will now have value of 5. The loop will go above. It will decrement the value of I to 4. It will go below. Fact value is 5. Value of I is 4. 5 multiplied by 4. The value will be 20, and this will again be stored in fact. So now the value of fact is 20. This will again go above. Value of I will become 3. Condition will become true. Fact variable has value of 20. It will multiply it by I, which is 3. We will get 60, and 60 will be stored in fact. So 20 multiplied by 3 is 60. This gets stored in fact variable. Again it will go above. Value of I becomes 2 because we are decrement the value. It will keep the condition as true. It will go inside. Fact is having value as 60. It will multiply it by I. I value is 2, and this will get multiplied and stored inside fact variable. So fact variable now will have 120 value. This will go above. I will get value 1. This condition becomes true. Go inside. Fact multiplied by I. 1 multiplied by 120. It will remain same. Multiplying 1, the value won't change. So this will remain 120. It will go above. It will get value of I will get decrement to 0. Now 0 is not greater than 0. So now the loop will terminate when I becomes 0. We will simply print the value of fact variable, that this is the value of factorial of the number that user has entered. So this will have the value of factorial, and simply we will print it. Now let's try to see this program in BlueJ. So n will have the value of number that user enters. I have assigned value of fact as 1, and this is the same which I explained earlier. So if you see the output of this, and if I enter the value of 5, then you can see that we got the factorial of the number that user have entered. Now let's try to take another example. We will take value of 3. 3 multiply 2 multiply 1, we will get value as 6. So 6 should be the output of this program, and we are getting value as 6. Now let's try to take one more example. If we take value of 7, then 5040, you can cross check in your calculator also that factorial of 7 value will be 5040. So this is how you can develop logic for any kind of question that is given in the paper. If you have any query regarding any question that you are not able to solve, then please send your questions on my mail ID. I will try to solve your questions. And if you have any query regarding this program, you can ask your query in comment section, and I will try to answer your queries.